Charge.
This young man here. And
Hey.
Hey, how are you? White t-shirt.
I was asking about these golf clubs.
These golf clubs? Look at this thing.
Huskies.
What did you say?
We were at
435?
440.
440? 440.
Hey y'all, it is Julian, also known as the Bearded Thrift Machine. Here on YouTube, I buy stuff, flip it online, and make YouTube videos about it. The video that you're about ready to see is crazy. It is probably one of the craziest yard sales I've ever walked up to, and just the dynamic of it was nuts. Like, they had piles of stuff on the driveway. They were selling the whole garage contents. Everything on the inside just had to go. We really didn't know what was going on, but the people in charge just needed everything out of that house.
Charge.
This young man here. And
Hey.
Hey, how are you? White t-shirt.
I was asking about these golf clubs.
These golf clubs? Which ones are you talking about?
All of them.
So,
Or only ones that you want to sell, basically.
yeah, so the irons are like brand new.
Okay.
So we're probably not gonna probably get like a lot for those. I don't know if you'd be interested in those, but like I'd be interested in selling like the driver, the putter, the wedges,
Sure.
or like you got a couple hybrids here. This is a
Yeah.
set.
Those are women's. You show them what's in the
Yeah,
shed too.
these. Yeah, we can show you what's in the sheds. Probably
Okay.
not as good, but we got a set of woods here. If you interested in those,
Yeah. I'm interested in like the whole kit and caboodle. Other than if you want to keep these, obviously.
Yeah.
If the irons, a lot of these probably need grips because once they.
Yeah.
That's old Nike. It'd definitely be the pings. This, yeah, the set of pings. Probably not any bags. All right, so yeah, everything in my hand just club-wise here.
Club boys. All right, so wedges. So these are 256s. I mean, with all this, I'd say like 250.
250?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Do you have any type of? We probably like I can give you some money now, and then we can keep them here. We live right up the street. I don't have that much.
Take your time.
Or do you have any type of? Oh, you have money. I might need more. Do you do anything like electronic, like Cash App or?
I got Venmo.
You got Venmo? All right, we might Venmo you some money. Is that good?
You and
Yeah.
this guy
All right.
will send some patio.
We'll let's look around some more, but we're good on 250 here.
Yeah, 250 here.
That'll work. And I don't want to. Where can we put these where nobody else grabs them? And most likely we're gonna Venmo you money.
Yeah.
Is there stuff inside?
Yeah, there's
also?
stuff inside.
Okay.
I said, listen, somebody else is also.
Yeah, go wherever you want.
Oh, sorry.
Pittsburgh, 3-ton lift jack back to you.
Yeah, Bobby just bought it.
Oh, okay. $35?
Yep.
Good deal.
Alright, so as you can see, they are basically selling everything. They need everything out. What I didn't know is the guy, we were not that late, honestly, at this yard sale. It was not on Facebook. It was not on any type of app. It was not on Craigslist. There was another sign that said yard sale down the street, and we saw a trailer full of stuff. We're like, hey, we'll go in the cul-de-sac real quick and give it a look. So we weren't late to this yard sale, but the guy off to my, I think it's my right, had already purchased everything in the garage. All the tools, all the toolboxes, some like lawn equipment, stuff like that. But that's where I focused in on like stuff that he hadn't bought yet, which was the clothing on the ground, which we're about ready to go through. I did go into the shed, and you can tell I did a quick sweep around the shed. The only thing that I saw worth money were the golf clubs, but the clothes we're about ready to go through are the craziest vintage clothes that I've actually ever bought at a yard sale.
Well, you're a bit older, but we got iron sets here that
Oh yeah.
give you for dirt cheap. I mean, you got to
Sure.
clean them up and re-grip them, but.
Sure, yeah. I'm actually learning how to re-grip things.
Oh, are you? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I've done it before. You know, it's not that hard. It's just yeah, like this is a set of Clevelands right here, like the irons.
And this is persistence pays off here because we have been everywhere today and haven't found much. Most of these are off-brand.
Gotcha, and you can just look through the house.
What are we thinking about a price on these
What would you
guys?
say for all those?
I have, I don't know, you gave me a really good deal on those, so I have no idea.
So you want to say, in total, 500 for everything?
That'd be another 250 for those.
Yeah.
I would only probably be at 150 for those.
150 for
yeah.
those, right?
So it would be
400 total.
400 total so far.
All right, yeah,
that'll work.
Yeah,
all right.
$150. Are you selling your desk chair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
That one.
Yeah.
How much are you?
$25 for this.
25.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a good chair.
And I found those.
Yeah. Then do
So-
25 for those 4.
25.
Yeah, so 50 total.
50 total. Okay.
Good?
Lee Ryder. Look at this thing. Huskies. Proline starter. Need
I don't know. Huh?
I know you like the ball. It's just
these are all old.
that's doing me today.
Yeah, other than that, they just started putting everything everywhere. Yeah, jackets over here, shirts over here.
All right.
So, how much did you say?
We were at
435.
440.
440.
440.
You got the chair.
No, he took a ring, so it was
Did we knock
when
$5
you
off?
Oh, I'm
yeah
sorry. I'm
when you
sorry.
left. So
Yeah, you guys.
35. Yeah.
And then I got this pile here.
Be 440. I'll charge you $5 for
Okay, that'll work. I'll keep going. You got that's some cool clothes there. How much money do you have on you? We're at 445.
I mean, yeah.
Yep. All right, so
But-
Oh, somebody is good. Those are.
we're gonna do bar cash
you
and
talk
bar
to
cash.
anybody?
I already took care of her. She's awesome.
Wow, back from that yard sale and a lot to go over. We're not going to go over piece by piece, but I will show you, because in the video it's kind of hard to see exactly what I was pulling out of that clothing. Like I said, there was a couple people before us that bought a ton of stuff that cleared out the garage. I didn't see any high-end tools though. I did get an opportunity to look through the garage, just couldn't really buy anything. I didn't see anything that I couldn't live without, to be honest with you. So I didn't see anybody looking at these clothing, and I think a lot of people probably missed some stuff because, number one, look at that nice starter Letterman jacket back there from the Huskies. That thing is wild. But we're going to go through some stuff real quick, and then I'll be throwing up some sold comps. And like I said, and it was $445 for everything. So let's go ahead and get started. So Champion, just a regular pullover. That's probably going to go for about 10 bucks. This pullover I'm actually going to go ahead and keep for myself. It's a vintage, just a regular sweatshirt, and I like to wear them to the gym and stuff. So that one's going to be mine. The rings we will go over at the end. This right here, Polo Ralph Lauren. Now there was a lot of stuff in there, but I can also tell right off the bat that a lot of things were pretty well worn and, you know, some holes and some major stains. So I only picked what I wanted, and I actually went through that pile pretty good. We'll go ahead and do this one. This is Starter. Look at this thing. Starter wool, nylon, genuine leather lining, and the sleeves, Huskies. Got the little embroidery right there. It's got a little stuff right here. I might actually get this thing professionally cleaned because on Worth Point, it looks like one had sold for $140. There's only one listed right now on eBay for $199. I'm thinking that $199 is actually a good price because I know one sold for $140. I'm shooting high on this just because it's so incredibly unique. The sleeves itself are actually in really, really good condition. This is well built, well made piece of clothing here. Not anything wrong with the sleeves, just the wool part on it has to be clean. No holes whatsoever, just a little bit of staining. Then we did get a vintage Lee Denim jacket, that thing's about 30 bucks. This one right here is the Levi. This is also vintage. This is about 30 bucks. Not a biggie. What you want to do sometimes, or actually all the time, is look at this tag and see if that E right there is capitalized. If it is, and if it is vintage, you got something there. But this one's not, so about 30 bucks. Shoes right here, these are brand new. No sold because they're from 2011, and so a lot of people don't have these anymore, I guess. I think I can get 40 bucks for them. And then the slingback right there, these are actually pretty nice. These also appear to be lightly used or new, definitely, because once you step on the golf course with these cleats, you're never getting them clean again. So, and as you can tell, there's nothing wrong with these. I think I can probably get 30 to 40 bucks for those also. The jerseys here, I'm not good with jerseys whatsoever, but you better betcha that I'm gonna buy them when I see them for super cheap, especially when I know that they're older. There's that tag. This one I don't think is as old as the other one, but this one's in way better condition. Red Sox jersey here. No tag at the bottom other than this one right there. And no embroidery, I don't think, on the sleeves. There's a little stain. Some of these do have stains, but I think that they're old enough that I'm gonna try to wash them if the stains don't come out. I really don't know if it's gonna be that big of a deal. So not bad there. I think maybe about 30 to 40 bucks here. I might be way off on the jerseys because I've seen some go for as high as 60 to over 100 bucks. And I read all my comments and I listen to all the comments and then I try to learn from them. And somebody told me when it came to jerseys, always look at like the patches and stuff. Well, this patch over here is super heavy and like wool feeling almost, and very, very thick. So are these. These are like, almost feel like felt, very thick, like double. And I cannot find the same exact jersey, especially the one that has the embroideries with the Red Sox there. This has some stains on it. It's from Starter, and there's the tag right there. I actually, in the breakdown, don't know. I think I put like just 10 bucks for this. I know it's gonna go way more than $10, but I really have no idea. There are stains on it and it is discolored. I just cannot right now find how much this thing is worth. All right, moving over here, you know it's a big yard sale when I'm actually having to use all the tables here for the stuff, so not bad. We got a Pro Line Reebok Giants pullover, probably about 20 bucks there. I think I like said everything on this table is worth like $20 a piece, but honestly, I'm probably undershooting it a good bit. The Coors Light Silver Bullet, this thing's got some major stains on it, but I just thought it was super cool looking. This actually is one of the better looking pieces. Doesn't look like it's been worn hardly at all. Starter, it is a pullover. Panthers, but it has really nice embroidery patches on the side, Carolina Panther stuff. So that one's probably worth, you know, 20, 30 bucks. And then we do have some more Carolina Panthers stuff. So here's a Carolina Panthers jersey. I think this is from 1996 or 1998. Can't really see what that says. There's the tag on it right there. And if I can find some sold comps, I'll be throwing them up. Red Sox again, right here, Boston Red Sox from Starter. This one also is in pretty rough condition, some staining, discoloration, but still not that bad. This one's actually in super bad condition. It just has some, it's got some paint marks on it, but it's from 1993. So I'll try to still sell it. Actually, the graphic on the front is in really good condition. It just has paint all over it. And then the big Starter jacket. These are always usually a really good pickup. This one's got some staining around there, and then some staining on the sleeves. The back is a nice Panther right there, and then Starter right there. So I think these usually go 50, 60 bucks. In this condition, maybe 20, 30. I'll try to get the staining out, but to be honest with you, I'm not gonna waste a whole bunch of time on it. If it comes out, it comes out. So these are head covers. They are knitted, and they seem to be pretty old, but in really good condition. Something like this, probably easy 15 to 20 bucks. All right, now in the video, you saw a lot of head covers, expensive head covers, Ping, TaylorMade. That wasn't all the actual clubs underneath. They did remove a good bit of clubs that they were going to keep, but they didn't take the head covers with them. So I did pick up a Ping head cover, $10 there. TaylorMade, really nice Sim 2 head cover, easy $10 there. Here's all the golf clubs. We're not going to go through a ton of them. I will go ahead and go through them quickly because I know some people want to learn about golf clubs, and a lot of people, I think they go to sleep when I talk about golf clubs. But the Spider Mini is in here, $150 club. TaylorMade burner, easy $50. Another TaylorMade putter, 40 bucks. The Nike, anytime you see Nike, especially this putter, pick it up. This is between $50 to $100. You got Callaway stuff here. The set here probably for about 50 bucks. We got TaylorMade burners back here. The whole set, probably about 125 on that one. Cleveland's about 80. You got the big Odyssey putter here. That's gonna be about 75. A ping set, you got the driver and the 3-wood back there from K15. That's gonna be probably about 100 bucks for both of those, maybe a little bit more. One chipper in here is super expensive. It is the Titleist. And this one is almost brand new. It has probably only been hit once. It's got one scuff mark right there where I think it's just been hit, in practice, because you can see right here, there is nothing on the front of this. It still has that barcode. This right there is not messed up at all, and it still has the original $160 price tag on it, and I think I can probably get 80 to 90 bucks just for that. You got Callaway 3 iron here. It's an X20, so it's a newer club. Another Titleist, 20 bucks. All in all, I think I added up that there's probably close to $1,000 in golf clubs, but we really bought, like, the deal really was the golf clubs. I mean, I spent majority of the money, $400 in golf clubs. So I really only doubled my money on the golf clubs after fees and everything. But he didn't charge us for really like any of the clothing. And then the rings were super cheap, which we're about ready to go over. All right, now to the rings. Kayla was inside, and again, a lot of things were already sold in there, but she did find these rings, and they said they were gonna sell them, and they only charged her like 25 bucks for these. Now we put it in the K Jewelers thing. It didn't come in the K Jewelers thing. We have a test kit when it comes to gold. These are stamped 14 karat gold on all of them. We also have a diamond tester, and this ring right here, it is coming up that is a real diamond. We do have a diamond tester, and so we don't know exactly how to sell these. I mean, do you just take them to a pawn shop? Do you take them to a jewelry store? Do you sell them on eBay? We really don't know. We don't know how to price it, because we don't really get into jewelry. This is one place we want to start looking, because we've just talked about this, Kayla and I, about learning about gold and diamonds and silver and all that stuff. And the first week we were out there, we found these 3 rings. So not that bad. So I really don't know if you have any idea how to sell this jewelry, what it would even go for, like a couple $100 maybe. We do know they are 14 karat gold because they're stamped, and then I don't know how much it really goes for the diamonds. So what an epic yard sale. I'm thinking after the $445 that we paid, I'm thinking that we're probably going to make over $1,000, maybe $1,000 to $1,200 bucks on everything. The rings really are going to be like the wild card there, and so is like maybe that one jersey. I don't know, it could go for, I'm saying like 20 bucks, but it could go for over 100 because I've seen them over 100. Just got to do more research on that, and that's why I like going to yard sales and buying these. I will tell you this. If you've been watching this channel a while, you're probably surprised that I just didn't buy that entire thing of clothing. That's what I would have done a year ago. I said I would have been like, I'm buying this whole thing of clothing. But I've realized that it's actually when you have the time, and there wasn't a ton of people there. There's a lot of stuff was already sold, so it's no reason to poke around in the house or the garage because it was all sold and nobody was looking at the clothing. So I decided it would behoove me to go through that entire pile instead of putting that entire pile in the Tahoe and then taking it home and going through it here, than having a lot of donations or trash that I have to go through. So I went through that actually really, really well. Took me about 30 minutes, but I really think I pulled some really good pieces out of there, especially that jacket is pretty awesome. I do appreciate everybody that watches. Remember, if you can help me with anything, especially, how to sell the jewelry, or if you have any knowledge on these jerseys, remember, always comment down below, because I pay attention to all my comments. I comment back. Remember, if you are commenting and it's not coming through, please try again, because something's going on where my comments aren't coming through. I much appreciate everybody that watches. I will always get you on the next one.